100-yard freestyle. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live. Hopefully you all are enjoying this, and hopefully this will be amazing. All 7 lanes being used here in the heat final. Should be an exciting one here. Underway we go. Good start there by Cienega. On the way back, going to be very close. This is for Mission trying to win, already on the way back. Taking the lead here early. Ready right back to it, doing a good job here. Maybe that's Cienega. We'll see it when she hits the line. And she'll take the win. Second place right there, Alexandra Benavides. And third place to round out your podium, going to be Annalise Quillard. This is something that we kind of saw here in the early going in the morning, kind of, where it was key to be in lane number 5 and lane 4 and 3. This is kind of where the fastest swimmers were kind of drawn into or put. And that has kept the rhythm going so far. And so on to, I believe, the next event. I believe Heat 2A, the girls 100-yard freestyle. I believe will be right up next. We'll have to wait and see, wait and hear. Should be Andrea Rodriguez, Ana Pua, Cervantes, Daniela Garza, Jada Ashford. Jada Ashford, Ariana Macias, Mia Gonzalez, Daniela Gonzalez, and Annika Pena should be the next ones. We got a little bit of time here before our next one, so we will take a quick little break. Don't go anywhere. I'm Jake Young, this is Rio Sports Live. We'll be right back.
San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
So check that. Heat number 1, I believe, girls 500-yard freestyle. Yes, girls 500-yard freestyle is where we're at. I was in the wrong one. Evangeline Wrinkle, Gabby De Los Santos, Jimena Mendez, and we're underway. 6 lanes being used here so far. Well, 6 lanes will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 actually. This one's very long. You have to conserve your energy, just has to make sure. It's going to be very interesting in this one. Mendez here early. Check that, actually. De Los Santos looks to be in the lead. And indeed she is. Second position. Jimena Mendez. And that was, of course, at the line. And Evangeline Wrinkle in third, rounding out your top 3 for the time being. Still a long ways to go. They're very even. What we saw in the prelims is especially after a while, you started to see everybody getting spread out, and that's when you knew who basically, well, were just kind of saving their energy and waiting for that burst at the end. Off the turn, though, still with Jimena Mendez. Eventually, Brinkle still picks up second, actually, at the moment. We'll check that, actually. We'll get back to it. Off the turn. Still Jimena Mendez in first. De Los Santos holds steady in second. It's going to be actually close at the line here on the turn. Who's going to take it just barely? Second, actually, now Darylyn Garza. Third position would be De Los Santos. Mendez holding steady in first. On the turn, it seems like that's where Mendez has been able to gain a lot of her speed so far in this race. Second seems to be Garza. On the way back, though, Mendez for Laredo United. That's where we really saw the speed from that, well, from the prelims as well. From Laredo United, we're able to kind of dominate this event. It's been a very tight one, though. Still plenty of laps to go, about 4 or so times going back and forth. First place still Jimena Mendez. Second place still, she's starting to gain a little bit on second position. Darylyn Garza second. Third place, though, very close with the battle there. De Los Santos, Gabby De Los Santos still in third. Doing a good job here. All these swimmers so far really good early going pace. And Mendez starting to push a little bit. As you can see, that lead has gained a little bit. Already with a 4:04:32 here early. The second position still holding strong. Going to be Darylyn Garza. Third position, De Los Santos. Gabby De Los Santos doing a good job holding steady in third. All of them really, once again, starting to spread out. Jimena Mendez kind of turning on the jets now. You see almost about a full second advantage. So we'll see what her time is. She hits the line. 4:45.67. Compared to a 45:189. So a little less than a second, but really starting to put the gap. Second place still holding steady is Darylyn Garza, though. Third position, De Los Santos. Gabby De Los Santos doing a good job. That is your podium as it stands. Get you the rest of all of the lanes here in a second. As Karina Valdez, fourth position. Jimena Mendez already hitting the line once again with looks like a 5:27.48 compared to a 5:35.39 from Darylyn Garza. Third position, 5:40.92. And that is De Los Santos. And there we go. Final lap for Jimena Mendez. Off the turn she goes. Holding steady, still in second position though. Darylyn Garza for Edinburgh High. Third place though still De Los Santos. Gabby De Los Santos still holds the last spot on the podium, and Jimena Mendez will finish with officially a 6:45.39. A big gap, and 6:58.37. Second place, Darylyn Garza. Third place, rounding out your podium, Gabby De Los Santos. So a fantastic swim from Jimena Mendez. She will win this event. Heat number 2, a girls 100-yard, or check that, girls 500-yard freestyle final. And we'll go into heat number 2 here shortly. That'll be consisted of Alexia S. Gonzalez, Carly Castillo, Jacqueline Celadon, Edith Martinez, Sofia Trevino, Jocelyn Blanco, Elisa Chavez, and Nayeli Ramos. All 8 lanes will be used in the second heat final here. We'll have a little bit of time. So a little bit of a break before you get you going with that one. So I'm Jacob Young. This is Real Sports Live. We'll take a quick break. Don't go anywhere.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
Back live we go. There you go, lineups announced, all 8 lanes being used. What will this race have in store for us here? It's going to be a long one, just like the last one. It's all going to be about conserve your energy and push when you feel it's necessary. All the practice comes down to this. Underway we go for heat number 2. Good early start from everyone, looks like. Early lead for Edith Martinez. We'll see what happens on the turn, though. Looks like Martinez still in the lead. Second position, going to be very close, but it looks like it's going to be out of Laredo United, and that's going to be Sofia Trevino. We'll have to wait and see. And indeed, Edith Martinez, your leader, Second place, yes, will be Sofia Trevino. Third from the scoring was Jocelyn Blanco. Back on the turn they go, though. Edith Martinez out to a storming lead. Question is, did she push a little too much at the start? Only time will tell. But second place still holding strong, going to be Sofia Trevino. Third place, though, Elisa Chavez. Third position at the moment. Martinez still has a huge gap. Wait and see what happens next, though. She crosses 1:31.40 is her time when they hit the scoring monitor. 1:46.2 for Sofia Trevino. Third position, very close. Third, fourth, and fifth. 1:49.35, 1:49.53, 1:49.37. So Jacqueline Celadon in third position at the moment as well. Very close battle for the top. Second and third, really. Second, third, and even fourth. Second place, though, kind of split up. That's going to be Sofia Trevino. Third position. Last podium spot, kind of 2:28.40. That's looks to be Jacqueline Celadon. Martinez still in the lead. Hasn't slowed down at all. They cross the line. Third position still Jacqueline Celadon. First place still, once again, Edith Martinez. Second place, though, hasn't necessarily changed. Or hasn't changed at all, I should say. Second place still Sofia Trevino. Hit the timer 3:41.48 here. Edith Martinez. It shows you how separated they are because Jacqueline Celadon, third position. Second place has not hit the scoring monitor just yet. And there we go. Still Sofia Trevino here. Keeping an eye on your podium. 4:14.46. Once again with Edith Martinez. Really dominate here. Looks like she'll be on her final lap when she goes. So a lot of swimmers just about to hit their final lap. But Martinez. And there we go. A final lap for her. Battle for second position. Check that for third, actually. Still Jacqueline Celadon. But fourth place not too far behind, and that's Jocelyn Blanco. It's going to be an intense final lap. Evangeline Wrinkle. Check that. Sofia Trevino still in second. Edith Martinez wins this one. Waiting on second, though. And the rest of the field to come through. And there we go. Sofia Trevino gets second place. Third position going to go to Gabby De Los Santos. Actually, it's going to be a close one. They still haven't finished yet. The first and second were just able to really dominate this one. At the battle for the final podium. And there you go. How about that? Jacqueline Sullivan gets it done. But not by much there. 66-21-8-0 compared to, we don't make this up, 6-21-6-5. How close that one was indeed. So only by about 2/10 was the difference there for third place. What a race that was. We'll be on to the next one. It looks like it will be event number 17 with the girls 200-yard freestyle relay. Heat number 1 will consist of Edinburgh Villa, Brownsville Rivera, Laredo United South, and Edinburgh North. That's going to be heat number 1. We got a little bit of time here. We'll take a quick break. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibadas, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen.
And he throws it down. See you later, touchdown.
Forever Memories Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Sherryland,
Back live we go. Event number 17, Edinburgh Villa, Brownsville Rivera, Laredo United South, and Edinburgh North for the girls 200-yard freestyle relay. We got 2 heats of this coming right up for you. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live. Should be exciting. Underway we go. Check that. Looks like it's just going to be 2. 4 and 5, Brownsville Rivera and Laredo United South. That's the only 2 lanes right now. No names for you, just those 2 lanes. Going to be an intense battle. They're side by side right now. Just editing out looks to be Laredo United South. We'll see right out the line exactly that. Not far apart. This is going to be where it's make or break on the switch. But Laredo United South still lead. Looks like they're actually editing ahead a little bit more on the turn, though. Makes up a lot of time. Laredo United South starting to make it a gap. Brownsville Rivera need a big change. Need a big exchange on this one. Very clean one. Losing a lot of time. Laredo United South get out to a bigger lead. Last time around it was a 104.3 or 104.26 compared to a 108.26. I believe that's correct there. Either way, Laredo United South pushing very hard to try to get this one as they go into their next swimmer. And there you go. I believe the final lap, indeed, that will be It's the final lap. Laredo United South doing a good job here. Brownsville Rivera having to pick up pace just a little bit. On the final 25 yards, I believe. And it looks like Laredo United South will take it. 2:12. Check that. 2:10.27 and a 2:12.73. First, once again, Laredo United South. Brownsville Rivera finished second. Next one we'll have for you: Edinburgh High, Weslaco, Harlingen South, Los Fresnos, Laredo Alexander, Mission High, PSJA, and Laredo United. All 8 lanes will be used. Just a little break for them as all these swimmers will be coming up very shortly. So stick with us. I'm Jacob Young. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be right back to bring you the action here in heat number 2.
Nice district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition. And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
Back live we go. Heat number 2. Once again, Edinburgh High, Weslaco, Harlingen South, Los Fresnos, Laredo, Alexander, Mission High, PSJA, and Laredo United. All 8 lanes being used here. Los Fresnos coming here with the best time, a 1:46.80. Laredo Alexander second best time with a 1:49.04. The third best time would be Weslaco with a 1:53.51. Check that, that's Harlingen South. but just about to get underway for the second event here. Check that, event number 17, the second heat of event number 17, the girls 200-yard freestyle relay. Underway we go. Let's start from everybody. It's a little bit of a sprint for sure. You do about one lap or so, if I'm not mistaken. Should be really exciting. Early lead. It's going to be very close, but it looks to be Los Fresnos. Very even they go. And just editing it out is Laredo Alexander, actually. Very close with Los Fresnos. We'll have to wait and see on the turn. Looks like Los Fresnos got a little bit of an extra push. It's going to be very close, though. Side by side they go. Off the line, looks like it's still going to be Laredo Alexander. It changes. Los Fresnos to lead at the turn, or at the exchange, I should say. Third place, holding strong, is Harlingen South here. But this is kind of what we expected with the times that we got on the side. Talk about it, Laredo Alexander with the lead. And there we go into the final exchange. Does Los Fresnos have anything for Laredo Alexander? Off the turn, the final 25 yards, Los Fresnos pull ahead. Very close indeed. Laredo Alexander, do they have a last push? Doesn't look like it. And Los Fresnos will win. Second place, Harlingen, or check that. Second place, Laredo Alexander. Third place, Harlingen South. And fourth place as well looks to be Mission High. What a race that was. 200-yard freestyle relay. Doesn't get any more exciting than that right there. We're side by side all the way through. Lead changes left and right. But into event number 19 here very shortly, as we have the first, of course, the first final for you. That's going to be the girls' 100-yard backstroke. So about 2 laps for that one, and that could go either way once again. But here we go. Alexis Delgado, Jocelyn Mata, Isha Idnani, Annalie Quellar, Cassandra Jimenez, Abigail Cepeda. But as we do have a little bit of time here, let's actually look at the instant replay of that in. Talk about how exciting that was. Los Fresnos versus Laredo Alexander there. They were side by side for a long time. Los Fresnos just got the better turn at the end and were able to win it. So it looks like we're going to have a little bit of a break, so we're going to go full screen commercial. But when we return, we will get none other than the girls' 100-yard backstroke, both heats for you, closing in on the final event of the evening. So we'll be right back. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live. Don't go near.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarras, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen.
And he throws it down. See you later, touchdown.
For Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarras, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen.
And he throws it down. See you later, touchdown.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this.
Back live we go. Heat number 19, we got, or event number 19, heat number 1, we got Alexis Delgado, Jocelyn Mata, Isha Idnani, Annalie Quillar, Cassandra Jimenez, and Abigail Cepeda. Everybody taking their mark. Underway we go to the girls' 100-yard backstroke. Very exciting race for you so far. Look at that. Great start right there. I believe Isha. Idnani with the lead at the moment is what it looks like. Second position though, right next. Looks like Quillar, Annalie Quillar in second. We'll see what they say at the line here as they go for the turn. Exactly that. Idnani with the lead. Second place, still hanging on to it, is Annalie Quillar. Third position, Jocelyn Mata. The final, just about 25. Slowing down just a little bit. Might be a race for second. They might, check that, they're spread out just enough. And it looks like it's going to be Idnani Quillar. And just about, yes, Jocelyn Mata is what it looks like. And indeed, first and second. And third position, yes, indeed, going to go to Jocelyn Mata to round out your podium. Fourth place, Cassandra Jimenez. And fifth, Abigail Cepeda. So that heat is done and dusted. We'll go to heat number 2 here very shortly. Valeria Espinosa, Amanda Cáceres Núñez, Cita Bria Barales, Sofia Gomez, Camila Lizara Canlu, Rebecca Osuna, Natalie Bravo, and Emily Cortez. That's going to be your heat number 2 here very shortly. And we have a moment. We're going to take a quick little break. We'll be right back for heat number 2 in this one. Let's get up Jake beyond Studio Sports Live. Don't go near.
Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
Back live we go, heat number 2. And this is, once again, another final for you. All 8 lanes used here for this one. Once again, I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live, bringing you the girls 2021 Region 5. Check that, just Region VIII 6A Championship here today. We got about 2 more events after this one. To be fair, 4 more events after this one. Should be interesting. Mission High, Laredo Alexander, Los Fresnos, Laredo United, Harlingen South, Los Fresnos, PSJA, and Weslaco. They all get set for, once again, your 100-yard backstroke. Underway. Good start. It's going to be a close one, close battle at the moment. Off the turn, pops up for it. Looks to be Sofia Gomez. Conlu right there though. Gomez first, Conlu second. Third place is Rebecca Ozuna when they went by the scoring by the judges. Either way, back the other way. Sofia Gomez starting to turn on the Jets, I should say. An opportunity, and she'll win it. Second place, once again, Conlu. Camila Lizada Conlu. Third position, though. Going to go. What a battle there. Rebecca Ozuna steals it. Check that. Citabria Barales steals it in the end for third position. Again, your podium. Sofia Gomez, Camila Lizada Conlu, and Citabria Barales. What a fun race that one was. Our second final. Event number 21 up next, girls 100-yard backstroke. Check that, girls 100-yard breaststroke. Will feature Tanya Cardenas, Alita Vargas, Josefina Flores, Anna Porziski, Katarina Avila. PSJA High, and Los Fresnos, as well as Harlingen South and Edinburgh Vela with your schools. Lanes 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 being used, so no lane number 1 or 7 and 8. And that is what we have up next for you. Once again, it is the girls 100-yard breaststroke. That's always a fun event to watch. We got a little bit of a break here, so we will take one as well. I'm Jake Young. This is Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere. Take that back. We're back live once again here. Everybody ready for it. It'll be an interesting one here. Everybody takes their mark. Underway we go. Looks like it's an early lead for Katrina Avia. Early lead, but on the turn will matter big time. Want to get the turn. Still very close indeed. Harlingen South with the lead. It's going to be actually Anna Porziski. That's your leader. So Porziski, your leader, second position. Second position, Josefina Flores, third place. Once again, Elitzel Vargas. So that's your top three as it stands. Very close indeed. Off the final turn. It's going to be where you don't hold anything back. Los Fresnos picking up a good jump there. That is Josefina Flores with an opportunity. Going to be very close at the line. And indeed, Flores gets it. Second place, just barely. It's going to be Porziski. Flores gets first, Porziski second, and third position. Well, Elitzel Vargas. So that is your top three after the first heat in that one. Girls 100-yard breaststroke will be ready for heat number 2, and that's going to be Sylvia Briones, Kimlila Ojeda, Ariana Macias, Elijah Rodriguez, Maria Jimena Trevino, Sofia Trevino, Haley Garza, and Mireles Rivera Velez. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarras, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen.
Back live we go. So we are ready for the girls' 100-yard breaststroke, heat number 2A final. All 8 lanes being used in this one. Going to be very interesting indeed. Fastest time, really quick talking about it. 1:12.58 here. That was done by Laredo United, so watch out for them to be very fast. Watch out for, to be exact, Elijah Rodriguez to be very fast in this one. We'll have to wait and see, though, as it's moments away from starting. Everybody on the platform. Underway we go. Early start once again. One who has the fastest time, Elijah Rodriguez. Already to the wall and right back she goes. Already building a solid lead. Looks like the battle's going to be for second place right now. Side by side they go. Talk about how close it's going to be at the line. Looks Looks to be Los Resences Jimena Maria Trevino. And indeed it is. Third place, though at the moment, Ariana Mancias. Already on the way back, once again, Elijah Rodriguez. Leading the field, very close for second place. All of a sudden, it could be a 1-2 for Laredo United. Not going to be enough this time. But first and second place, right there, goes to Elijah Rodriguez and Jimena Maria Trevino for your top two. Third position going to Katrina Avia. Check that. Third place going to Sofia Trevino. So very close times indeed. We look at it, and it was, well, 121.55. Check that, 115.75 for third place, compared to a 112.55 for first place, and second 115.18. That's how close it was. 115.75 compared to a 115.18. Look at this instant replay real quick for you, and just showing how dominant was able to be. Just how close second place was. Well, on now to the final event of the day, or of the night, I should say. The girls 400-yard freestyle relay. In heat number one, it's going to be Laredo Nixon, Weslaco, Laredo United South, and Edinburgh North. Lanes 3, 4, 5, and 6 being used in this one. Fastest time going to be Weslaco in lane number 4. Second fastest Laredo United South. Third fastest Laredo Nixon, and 5:44.48 for Edinburgh North. All prelim times, of course, but that kind of gives you a sense of where everybody is in this event. What times we're kind of looking for here, as those were early on. Girls 400 freestyle relay. So judges calling for everybody to be up. Looks like 3, 4, 5 are on. Underway we go with this one. So no Edinburgh North is what it looks like. Looks like an early lead. So hit the line. And indeed, early lead for Laredo United South. Second place, very close though. Going to be Weslaco. Neck and neck after that turn. Off the turn, looks like Weslaco got a better one. It's going to be still neck and neck they go. Very close indeed. Laredo United South not able to get that one. And Weslaco out to an early lead on the first exchange. Third place still Laredo Nixon. Side by side they go. Weslaco still holding the lead for a second. And look at that burst of speed there. Taking the lead, Laredo United South. the turn. United South able to gain some space from Weslaco. That is first and second. Laredo Nixon still not out of this one just yet. That is your top three. Only three swimmers technically in this one, but that is still your top three indeed. On the turn, Laredo United South able to get there first, and it might be a battle for second place. Very close to it. Weslaco and Nixon leading those still. Going to be Laredo United South already on the exchange once again. But on the way back, second and third position, still very close indeed. Weslaco has a little bit of a gap from Laredo Nixon. Is on the turn once again. Laredo United South heading into, I believe, the final portion of it on the turn. 3:02.42 is her lap time. Is their lap time, I should say. A 3:10.19 for second position. Once again is Weslaco. Third place, Laredo Nixon still. Everybody spread out to a good distance. Laredo United South looks like they're going to win this one. On the, I believe, final exchange, Laredo United South get to it first. Time has been made up by Weslaco. This is going to be close now. Off the turn still, Laredo United South able to get one almost perfectly. And that will gain them a lot of time. Off the turn gets to it first. Laredo United South cruising to a win here. Second place still Weslaco. And there you go. Laredo United South get first place, and second position will be Weslaco. Third place, Laredo Nixon here in this heat. Great swim from Laredo United South. And upcoming very shortly here is going to be heat number 2. Heat number 2 will consist of PSJA, Harlingen High, Harlingen South, Laredo United, and Laredo Alexander, as well as Los Fresnos, Mission High, and PSJA North. We'll wait for the final 8 swimmers here for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow early on for the next swim meet, I should say, as it is going to be the boys championship. So we will be right back. I'm Jacob Young. This is Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Back live we go. As we will reset the timer for you. This is going to be a fun one. 400-yard freestyle relay. Heat number 2. Number 1 getting set. Underway. What will be the final time here tonight? Very even off the start. The biggest thing is the turn. We'll get to see a little bit of separation from everybody on this turn here, and exactly we do. Leading right now, Laredo United is what it looks like. Check that. It's going to be Laredo Alexander, I believe, taking that lead, and indeed they are. Second place, so very close. Third place as well, which going to be right there with Los Fresnos. Off the kick. Side by side they go. Laredo United, Laredo Alexander. Talk about how close it is, lane 4 and 5. Be exact, a little bit of rivalry going on there on the exchange. Both very even on the time. 56.22 compared to a 56.16. That's a lane. Laredo Alexander taking the lead here. Laredo United still very even. That's the first 1-2. We're focusing on this battle here because it is very close. Look at this. Laredo Alexander getting a little bit of distance from Laredo United. Very close indeed. All the exchanges is going to be... We'll check that actually one more lap till the exchange, or one more time around, I should say. Still leading though. The distance has gotten a little bit bigger. 124.34 compared to a 124.98. So the gap has widened. The turn, though, going to be very important. Do Laredo United, they're able to gain a little bit of time is what it seems like. Still side by side they go. Laredo Alexander still edging them out barely to the line. Looks like that's going to change this time. 157.27 is what they say for both. They're very close indeed. Let's swim. Laredo Alexander seems like they have just a little bit of the advantage at the moment. It's going to be very close for Laredo United, though. Need a big swim this time. And yes, the distance coming together for Laredo Alexander. They'll take the lead on the turn. And one more time around. Very close indeed on that one. 225 compared to 1-3 compared to a 225.52. Back on the turn. Neck and neck they go still. Laredo Alexander has the edge. It looks like Laredo United take the lead this time. Laredo United start to get a little bit of a gap. Laredo Alexander, though, right there. It's all going to be up to the turn. Laredo United take the lead. And it looks like it's going to be theirs to lose. Laredo Alexander falling just a little bit behind on the turn. Very important turn here. On the other way they go. Laredo United taking a good lead. Third position, though, we haven't necessarily focused on them. That's going to be Los Fresnos right now. Top 3, about what we expected. Laredo United have a good lead. And it looks like they'll coast home. Second place could be up for grabs. Check that. What a race it was indeed. First place, Laredo United. Second place, Laredo Alexander. Laredo United able to keep some of their speed in the bank for when they needed it most. And they played the cards right perfectly. Talk about setting up your line, setting up your four swimmers, and they were able to get that anchor in the correct spot and took the lead when it mattered. What a final heat that was. That seems to be event number 23. And there we go, final swimmer finishes. And that will be event number 3 done and dusted. Everybody stepping out of the pool now. Once again, to go through your top 3. In first place, Laredo United. Second place, Laredo Alexander. And third position, we get Harlingen South. So that is your top 3. Just trying to make sure that that is it. It looks like it is. Take a quick break. When we return, we will have more answers for you. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
See you later. Touchdown.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later. Touchdown.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later. Touchdown.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and support.
Back live we go, and that will wrap things up here for Friday. We'll be back once again here tomorrow. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live. And, well, until next time, adios.